everyone, welcome to my channel Happy Engineering. I'm Aryan, and in today's video I'll discuss with you some of the best resources to learn coding for the new developers or engineers out there. I have often heard this advice that they say, like, learn coding by coding. So if you are an experienced developer, you have IDE set up in your machine and you just like polishing up into some skills, then it makes sense. It's okay. You can just go and learn from anywhere. But if you are a brand new developer who has no idea what IDE is or where to start, it's difficult. It's like, for example, someone who has never been in the kitchen, asking that person to go make an omelette, and then you would learn something for cooking. You cook to learn cooking. So I will share with you some of the resources which will help you get into the zone of learning coding. So first is W3 School. It gives you the full-on environment. You can go play with the existing code. You can click and it will give you where you can change the code and see the results there and then. And you can learn most of the front-end skills we can get it from this website, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It's all up there, and then each section has its own play around environment where you can actually go click around and make changes and then actually see the code working in real life without having to spend 3 hours installing and setting up in your machine. Secondly, for if you want to there is also Mozilla website where you can learn a lot of coding. It's in-depth information where you can learn about different. It has gone into each and every nitty-gritty of the whichever coding language you want to learn in. So it's like a whole treasure. You can go and read about it. Also, if some of the coding books, if you find them a bit boring to follow along or to read, then I would suggest starting with the Head First. Head First, they have like Head First JavaScript, Head First Java, Head First HTML, Head First CSS. They have on different topics, and you can pick up any book about any language that you're interested in. And they have, the way they will teach you coding is very lighthearted. So there is lots of pictures and puzzles, and because they want you, they also go into this concept of tricking your brain to understand that this coding is important. Because sometimes if you're just reading, if you're new to a coding language and you pick up a big, thick book of coding and you're reading it, sometimes things might not make any sense. So if you begin with those books, they are quite animated and they'll give you some puzzles and projects, and so it's really fun way of reading a book, and I do love those books when I started out. So it like made my friendship with the coding world and transition from the normal world to the digital world of coding a lot easier and a lot more fun and challenging than it has to be. So it becomes less scary to join, because coding sometimes is a bit overwhelming if you're starting out. So I'll definitely recommend those. I'll add some links in the video here to help you more. So if you that's all for this video. Please subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, look after yourself.